Welcome to This Goose is Cooked, where we review books intended for our future generations. Today's book, Love from Sesame Street, by Sesame Workshop, illustrated by Ernie Kuwait, published by Source Books, Jabberwocky. Sesame Street came out with this propaganda for two reasons: money and to make you weaker. As you can probably guess, I don't love this book. This book was so bad, no author actually put their name on it. This book has no story. It claims to just describe love on every page, except it doesn't. They put shit down that has nothing to do with love, or they try to broaden the definition of love to make you, the reader, confused about what love actually is, so the reader won't be able to recognize love when they see it. They will be too afraid to give their friends and family tough love, and therefore make the reader weaker, because the book makes it seem that if you don't agree that love is all these ridiculous things, you aren't loving. Except, what happens when you bastardize a word like this? You cheapen the word. You end up confusing people, creating more hate, because people have a million different definitions for the word, and then ultimately the word ceases to exist. The book starts out with Big Bird riding on a sidewalk, and I quote, "Love is a sunny day. Love is anything but a sunny day. Someone explain to me how love can be a weather pattern. What if it's been a sunny day for a few too many days, and it causes a drought? Is that love? They claim love is dancing by yourself. No, that's being a loner. And we all know what happens to people who love themselves a little too much. They become narcissists." The book at one point gets dangerous. It says, I quote, "Love is giggles and kisses and hugs and squishes." Well, that definitely depends on who, when, and where you are getting those giggles, kisses, and squishes. They claim love is singing, and in all different languages. And it has a picture of Elmo with the tambone, the old tambourine, saying, "La la la." I didn't know gibberish was a language. So here we have a page where Elmo is mocking other languages. Doesn't sound too loving to me. One of the most accurate pages in the whole book states, and I quote, "Love makes all kinds of sounds. Honk, honk. When two consenting adults get together to make love, this can definitely be true, and I will opine no further." But then you have on the very next page, Oscar the Grouch, and a bunch of shit on the ground, saying, "I like it messy," and to accept it. Sorry, you don't have to accept that. You tell old Oscar to get off his ass and clean that shit up. Now that's love. This book goes on and you get to the one character I love on Sesame Street, the Cookie Monster. He explains that love is more and more cookies. Unfortunately, again, this is not right at all. Love is not just giving someone a bunch of cookies and then giving them more. Love might be giving a few cookies and then telling that person to eat them in moderation, because you don't want them to die from early onset heart disease or type 2 diabetes. The book finally ends on some vague line like, "Love is everywhere," or some bullshit. Hoping you didn't notice the crap they were serving up to you earlier in the book. Does this book explain love? Absolutely not. It's a tool by Sesame Street to confuse you, so when real love happens to you, you won't be able to recognize it. Don't pick this book up. On a scale of 1 to 5, I'm giving this book a 1. I'm turning my nose up at it and having none of it. The 1 is me giving some love to the poor guy who put his name on the pictures to go along with the words of this book. They actually weren't that bad. This Goose is Cooked. Join us next time for another in-depth book review.